Have you ever wondered about the endless debates between the tech priests of Mars and the warriors of the Iron Hands Legion? What could cause such a rift between two groups dedicated to serving the Omnissiah? Strap in as I tell you a tale that highlights why logic and faith don't always see eye to optic. In the late 41st millennium, the Iron Warriors led by Baron Olvlad were on a campaign to bring several feuding Forge worlds under Imperial control. But one world, Stygies IX, refused to bend to Olvlad's iron will. Its tech priests argued their technological independence served the Emperor just as well. When diplomacy failed, violence seemed the only answer. The first attacks went as expected, with Olvlad's warriors laying waste to all who opposed them. But in one zone of the world, they met unexpected resistance from a mysterious Magos. Through cunning stratagems and ancient Magos lore, this tech priest fought the Astartes to a standstill. Intrigued, Olvlad challenged the Magos to a debate of faith and reason, each to change the other's view. And so the debate began, with Olvlad's insistence on obedience through strength, meeting the Magos' philosophy of independent progress. For hours, their arguments volleyed back and forth, each side refining their logic but neither conceding defeat. Until at last, the Magos landed a crushing blow with an analogy so simple yet profound that it left Olvlad speechless. On that day, a new understanding was found between Tech and Tyr. But that's a tale for another time. Many have wondered what analogy could silence even the great Baron Olvlad. Well, I'll share with you what transpired, as best I can piece it together from accounts of the hateful debate. The Magos had listened patiently as Olvlad laid out his philosophy of obedience through fear and force. But in the machine God's eyes, progress requires freedom. The liberty to experiment, to innovate, to better understand the divine mechanics of creation through trial and error. In response, Olvlad dismissed such notions as weak excuses for noncompliance. But then, the Magos posed a question that gave Olvlad pause. "Tell me, my Lord Baron," asked the Magos, "how does new code get written? Does the processor dictate each line to the programmer? Or does the programmer try new things, and through that process better understand the logic's needs?" Olvlad had no answer. For in the immutable mechanics of binary he saw reflected the nature of knowledge itself. It grows not through force, but freedom. Freedom to explore, freedom to learn from mistakes, freedom to enhance what came before. In that moment, irony of ironies, it was the warrior silenced by the priest's lesson in the way of the machine, a lesson we might all do well to learn.